Hello, how y'all doing? Happy Friday, beloved. Sorry that I set up the lives late. I wasn't actually supposed to be home right now. So I wasn't sure if I was going to go live today. But as you can see, I'm in my abode. So here we go. Hello, everybody. Hey, Jay. Hey, Osmond. Hey, India. Hey, Zana. Lakeisha girl. I don't know why I always have to say Lakeisha girl. I feel like it goes together, you know? Hi, Tanisha, Linda, Rena. Glad to have you all here. Lovely True Red. Back for the trauma bonding every Friday, honey. We don't miss a Friday at this point. And guys, I just want to know, should we or should we not do put a ring on it? Because my cousin really wants me to do it. I don't want to do it. But if y'all want to do it, then I'll do it. Ugh. Hi, Brianna. Glad to have you in the building. Hey, Alexia. When I got my permit today, congratulations. Happy for you. What's the libations tonight? I know, Osmond. And literally today, I was like, I'm going to walk over to the liquor store because honestly, it's a 5-minute walk from my house. Hallelujah. It started snowing, so we're drinking water. But you should drink your water. As Little Black Book says, stay hydrated. Okay. Put a ring in it is ghetto, baby. It is, but we need something to bond on Fridays. What else are we going to do? What are we going to do? Do put a ring on it. Please do put a ring on it. More mess. If you review it, I'll watch. See, that's the thing. I can go through these stupid shows if it's a community activity. Y'all know. Y'all know that that's how it goes. For the sake of people who are watching Ready to Live on the television screen, I'm going to wait to start at 8 o'clock on the dot, which is in about 3 minutes. However, I've already got it queued up. This internet better not embarrass me. I'm on my hotspot right now because the home internet is doing foolishness. Girl, not snow. I forgot it was, I forgot winter existed. Listen, take me back to Trinidad. That's all I'm going to say. Take me back. Do it because I'm going to review. Ooh, that'll be fun and exciting. Y'all better go follow Jay on her channel. You going to do it with Sean, or are you going to do it by yourself? Talk about life. Nah, that's too real. I'm dead. It is too real. We can't talk about life. We need to talk about these shows. We need to remove ourselves from our own realities and make fun of other people on these reality shows, okay? That's what we need to do. We need to criticize other people so we can just not focus on ourselves for once, you know? Little emotional getaway. Solo or other creators. That'll be fun. I'm excited. I will be tuning in. For your reviews. The show, tentative. Tentative. You had a rough week. Aw, so sorry to hear that, Rena. Hopefully you can have some fun with us. The trees are already blooming here in St. Louis. Must be nice. Must be nice. Oh, you almost failed? Don't we all? Don't we all? Asking me about towing and stuff. Child, I'm not towing nothing. Hello? That's what these other companies are supposed to do. Me? Tow? Mm-mm. For me, on my driver's permit, I think I was 16? Have mercy. Okay, I was 16. I think I started with the car in reverse. So, but I got my license. So, hey, it is what it is. I need the fullness to distract me from this cold. I'm trying to get over. I need to laugh. I feel you. I feel you. You're coming from the highway? Glad to have you. Oh, homework. That's how far removed from school I am. I said highway. Yeah. Toronto is horrible, Rena. Horrible. We haven't even had winter here in Florida. Okay, day S. Must be nice. You ain't got to rub it in like that. All right, y'all. Here we go.
got my brand new Timbs, brand new shirt, new hat with the brim. Ain't nobody outfit coming with the lean. Brand new shades in my patent leather jeans.
Tommy, Landon. That's the man I'm looking for.
What's up, baby boy?
How are you, bro?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Tommy, what's going on?
Anthony.
Gentlemen.
Nine Lives.
How's it going? We're going into another week at the lounge. It's always a good time when I get together with the guys.
Tommy.
All right.
Gentlemen.
Tony, what's up, baby?
But we also know that we're here for serious business.
The gang is all here. Late, God, dog.
Why is it choppy? It's
Late
choppy
got
for you
9
guys,
lives
right?
up here.
Still here.
All right, so this week the tables have turned again. Power to eliminate.
Why is this choppy? This is horrible.
To you guys. The time has come to take a serious step towards closing the deal. I want y'all to introduce your strongest connections to your best.
Okay, hold on, guys. This is so choppy. What the hell? It is always something, I swear. Let me fix this real quick. Always something. Literally, it says my internet is okay, so I don't think it's my internet. Is it the video? No, it might actually be my internet because it looks choppy even over there. Okay, guys, we're going to try this again.
Best friends. This is that homie you share your secrets with. Y'all feel me?
Really? Yeah. Huh?
Be real. If your lady can't get along with your closest friends, she ain't got staying power.
Is it bad?
After this introduction, consult with your friend and see if they can picture your lady in your future. Hindsight might be 20/20, but a close friend can help you see some things that you probably overlooked. They might even be able to help you make a decision, especially if your heart being pulled in two different directions. Some of y'all heart being pulled, ain't it? A little bit, Mark Anthony?
A little bit.
We leaning towards one right now?
I ain't saying all that right now.
I hope I figure out things that I may have missed about Jeffrey and Mercedes. You know, a different insight, different perspective that I'm like, okay, I didn't even consider this because I'm so into this process. I'm not able to objectively view them.
All right. I will catch y'all back here at the end of the week, and we will see how things unfold. All right?
All right.
All right, that's it. Off you go.
The assignment for the week, it's nerve-wracking. We're moving towards the end of this process. It's time to get down to actually know who you're connecting with. All that light stuff is out the door.
I invited my two top connections, Jeffrey and Cynthia, to meet my friend Jermaine.
Yo, what up, Jay Bunny?
He knows a lot about me. He's seen me through several relationships. I definitely think he would be good to help me make a decision here.
What's going on, man? Everything good?
Not much, man. Work has been pretty busy.
It doesn't
I've
look
been
half
on this
bad.
process. It's down to the wire right now where I'm actually, trying to make my decision. At the end of the day, I would like to get your opinion to see which one of these young ladies you think will be a good fit for me. Well, woo.
Hello?
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah, let's go.
I definitely believe that Cynthia St. Paul is a person that Andre Addison can bet on. You can bet on me because what you see is what you get. And if you like it, come on, let's roll.
Guys, the friend doesn't look half bad.
Am I in the hot seat?
He's the truth, though. He's gonna tell you.
Well, go ahead, pour me 2 shots,
Gotcha, man.
a glass of wine, just in case.
Coming.
Look at you.
Going into Andre's house to meet his best friend.
Cool.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I'm not here to try to put on a special presentation for him. Hi, honey, how are you?
Good.
But I just don't know what to expect.
I chose no person but Jermaine to come in and interrogate the
Right.
All right, Jermaine, what do you have for us?
Well, Andre is very family oriented,
Yeah.
although he doesn't have children.
Yeah.
I've been with Andre through several relationships, and children get very attached after some time. He does take that to heart. So I just kind of want to ask about the family life.
I'm very
Yikes.
family oriented. A man that loves children is a plus for me. I know he doesn't have any children. I have 2. He wants children of his own. I could give him 2 and a dog. I can't give more than that. Okay?
All right, and how about you?
I protect me and my children and our energy so much. I could see him being the lead to me and my children. I'm a mom as well. Single mom, I've been doing it for years.
All right, nice. What do you see yourself bringing to a common foundation with Andre?
Men don't often express their emotions. And I think it's important to be able to get into that intimate place with your mate. So I'm bringing love. I'm very, very supportive. I'm very protective too.
Can I lie back here for a minute?
Go ahead, lay down.
No, that's very important. Protection with emotions. You hit a spot with me with that, so I know you had to hit it with Andre.
Yes.
So for you,
What is different about Andre is I'm a woman of God first, extremely spiritual. And when I tell you, I mean, I devote myself to him. And we connected more so not just with the physical aspect, but internally.
The
now
vocal
I gotta
fry
ask this
just.
question. Your other connections. I need to know
Yes.
who these people are. How do they compare? How do they contrast?
That's hard. I have one other connection. Maybe one is more flashy than the other. The only thing that I can say is they know what they want. They're providers. They hardworking men. I love the fact that they have that solid foundation that I need in order to feel like I'm not gonna be doing this by myself. I can't compare them.
All right. All right, I'm gonna ask you then.
Huge difference. For me, I connected with both of them. I went with what organically flowed. I didn't come in with a checkbox. I was so specific and picky, and I dated certain types of guys, and it never worked out. So I'm like burning my list, literally going into this with what feels really good inside. And they're 2 different men. They're nothing alike. Nothing.
All right. All right.
If we're done here, I gotta go back to my baby.
All right. Family first.
Yes.
I got enough to go off of.
Thank you.
Cynthia's a strong woman. She has this, she has this personality that's out of the room. Jeffrey, on the other side, a very mild, meek, lovable person. So I need to make a decision. What do you think about both of them?
Jeffrey sound like she may actually practice the faith or go to a service or something like that.
That's big to me, man. I love God first with all my heart, man.
Cynthia, but that one question that she answered about protection, she answered the question better than I expected.
She answered so quickly and assertively. It bothered me. Because when someone has it on the tip of their tongue, it's kind of like it's rehearsed.
That's what I've been saying.
What do you feel like, who do you think fit best?
I'm gonna have to choose Cynthia for you.
They both qualify so well. I definitely think I have a lot to think about.
I'm glad it was only 2 though.
I really like both of them. I'm more confused now with making that decision. Oh boy.
Something about Cynthia is too performative for me.
My truth teller is My best friend, Mark, I've known him since I was 15 years old.
Yo, it's shaking, bro.
He knows exactly the type of women that are good for me. His insight is incredibly important to me to narrow down my connection between Jeffrey and Mercedes.
Walking into this day with Mark Anthony, where I'm gonna meet his friend, I'm super excited. Anytime I get to spend time with Mark Anthony, it's always a good time. But of course, I'm nervous. I don't really know what's gonna happen, but I'm ready for it. Thank you, sweetheart.
Hello.
Hi, I'm
How you doing?
Mercedes.
I'm Mark. Nice to meet you.
Walking into this date to meet Mark's best friend, I'm sure they have questions. We're getting down to the wire, and they have every right.
It's my boy Rel with
How you
Mark.
doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing today?
I'm doing so good.
You know, I keep hearing about Jeffrey and Mercedes. Mercedes and Jeffrey.
Hairline has seen better
I guess
days.
the question to the both of y'all. Scenario.
Okay.
You guys are in like a heated argument. How do you resolve your issues?
Communication is key to everything. And so it takes work. You have to want to be able to do the work with the person that you choose in your life.
I feel like for me, I won't go to sleep mad, but I may need a minute in my corner. I don't want to say anything that I'm going to regret.
That might be a good approach because you know he's gonna be on point with his. What's like a red flag about yourself that he should be worried about?
I overthink. Mark has told me plenty of times to stop. Like he said, okay, why are you going that far?
I have to come out of homie mode and show him that there is this, you know, domestic side of me that exists.
Why do y'all have a second and he's not your only number ones?
I think that that's not the question for me. Mark Anthony had me at like our first conversation. I just gathered how real he was.
I like that. I appreciate it.
So it's not really a number one or number two for me. And it's not like a perfect fit because I'm a single mom. He normally wouldn't date a single mom. So it's me just being more careful, not just saying, you're number one, you're number two, just really taking my time. My last guy really broke my heart. And I think that's too why I'm like, I have so many fears with Mark because I know he doesn't have children and my last guy didn't have kids.
It's a lot more to the table than just you.
Yeah.
You guys are great women. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for being who y'all are, honestly.
Aw, I am not going to jump up in front of Mark and say, you're my number one guy. I'm still trying to get to know him and understand him and build and take the time. It takes discernment. It takes patience.
So what do you think?
Do you see the children aspect of it? Jeffrey being a potential problem in the long run?
It's a matter of just evaluating Jeffrey.
Yeah.
And seeing what I like in Jeffrey and seeing if the qualities in Jeffrey are so strong that I'm able to be like, you know what, then I'm willing to take that leap with her down the line.
Now, when it comes to Mercedes, she has that kind of relative demeanor or approach that we're like a little bit more accustomed to.
Yeah.
In terms of fluid talking back and forth.
Right.
I think I'd give it to Mercedes.
It was Mercedes?
You start
I'd give it
thinking
to
about what the
Mercedes,
future
too.
is going to look like with either of these connections. And both of these women are completely different. It makes me nervous. I don't want to mess this up. To me, there are people who have multiple families and all that. No, to me, I look at it as I have one shot to make this right.
I prefer Mercedes for him as well. Jeffrey? Nah.
Oh yeah, I'm a hustler. I don't care about nothing.
Going into the date with Morgan and my friend, everyone needs advice, you know? And I know he can steer me in the right direction. I met this girl who I really like. Her name is Morgan. We've been getting along really well, but who knows me better than you? So I invited her here.
Oh, serious?
I want you to give me what's your energy?
Okay, see what's going on with her.
You know what I mean? What's the vibes?
Anything you don't like about her though? That you might
She's
be like,
unhinged.
I don't know.
Well, I met her ex-boyfriend, and he told me she nared his hair off in his sleep, like the shampoo, hair loss.
And I gotta ask, was this a near relationship? Because I heard about the story, and
I had to tell him about the story.
You can ask me about
it scared me.
Did they just jump to the date like that?
To that?
I came up with this beautiful idea.
Oh, this was a plan.
Absolutely. I looked it up.
So,
make sure I couldn't go to jail.
Okay.
No.
What point during the relationship did this happen?
When I was done and I knew I wanted to make a grand exit.
A grand exit?
The grand exit.
Hell no, Morgan.
What point during the relationship did this happen?
When I was done and I knew I wanted to make a grand exit.
A grand exit?
The grand exit.
That's a hell of a grand exit. I'm scared though.
I would never do that to you, baby.
How do we know that?
Because he's not a liar. He's not a bad person.
From my perspective, it's like once you start to feel like a lot of adversity in a relationship, then you kind of give up.
I know that relationships take hard work, and I'm not the one to just run away at the first sight of any obstacle.
You
That's
sure?
not what I am. If I see red flags, then that person is not worth my all. Troy, he wants to know if I'm crazy for real, and the answer is
You
no.
might be.
I'm a good woman, you know?
You're the woman for him, though.
Time will tell.
Well, all right then. Thank you for joining us, darling. This has been real.
Great.
I appreciate it.
Leaving the conversation with Landon and Troy, I'm not too concerned. I felt like I answered Troy's questions. It wasn't too bad.
Talk to me.
She knows what she wants, but the whole grand exit thing is like kind of weird to me.
The grand exit thing is a lot.
Once it gets tough, you don't know how she's gonna react to it. That was a red flag for me.
Is it like a giant-sized red flag or like a tiny red flag?
Maybe the
Excuse
size
me?
of a football field.
The flag is
I'm
red.
worried, scared about my friend telling me that there's a red flag the size of a football field.
You gotta weigh it out, man.
I feel you. Morgan's a great girl, but maybe I gotta step back and figure out where my head is at right now.
That's gonna get tough. That happens.
Yeah, because that's real.
And to premeditate the nair in the hair thing?
Going into the date with Meet the Friends, I chose my friend LaShawn. She's a very good communicator, and she knows me very, very well. And she'd be able to evaluate Suanne and give me the raw, honest, real opinion. Thanks for coming.
A lady
I got
friend,
your back.
huh?
I got to support.
Going into this meeting with Blake and his friend, I am super anxious to see who he thinks knows him best and who he wants me to make an impression on.
Hi.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. This is nice.
Thank you.
Hello, pretty lady.
Hello.
Okay, let's go.
Olivia, I swear you like everybody problematic.
My best friend is Antron. We call him Tron. I've known this guy for over 25 years. He know me inside and out. Thank you for coming. There's no other guy to bring to this process. See what he think about both of my connections, which are Morgan and Marcy.
I'm just happy to be down there and see you.
Yeah,
and
definitely, man.
meet your friends.
All right. Marcy.
Hey, Victoria.
You too, Cassandra?
Walking into the date, the fact that Marcy is there, I can't say that I like it.
How are you, babe?
Pretty good.
I'm just a very territorial woman. So sitting there next to another woman that I know likes my man.
Kids, how many? You know, we're not 25 and you not having any, it would be like a reset for him.
What is the
I
editing?
do want children. I just want it with someone who has my back and who knows how to be a father and nurture a woman through that process.
I didn't birth any children, but I've raised somebody's children. I raised a couple kids. I'll call myself a mom T.
Okay.
So I have a good handle on what it takes to raise children. I want to make sure it's with the right person.
Definitely.
How long have you been divorced?
I have been divorced for 2 years.
Is this like your first relationship after the marriage?
First intentional last person dating experience.
Okay. It is hard to open your heart again, to let someone in.
Right.
So just want to gauge you on that.
I've never asked that question. See, this is why I brought you here. This is what I need to know right here. I've never asked that question.
I don't think that would be an issue.
Okay.
So do you have a personal 5-year plan?
I see myself married, of course. 5 years, 100%.
I got a 2-year plan.
You got a 2-year plan?
Wife me, please.
Wife me, please. That's the plan?
That's the plan.
No.
How do you get that plan executed?
Prayer, patience, and somebody that's on a similar path.
She is staring into his
How
soul.
do you see it working out with Blake in the future? You know he has 3 sons.
With respect to blending families, I have never done it before, but I think he'd be a decent girl dad.
Okay.
She definitely came to go to bat for her friend and get some information. I'm gonna run, but thank you so much. So nice to meet you.
I feel like Blake and I's connection is strong, so I'm just hoping that I can continue to nurture and peel back the layers with my connection and just focusing on that. Enjoy.
Bye, drive safely.
You feel like my brother's on a similar path?
He is this man's man that I want, but to a fault.
Okay.
I'm a very strong-minded woman. He says he likes my mouth, but then sometimes he don't like my mouth. How do I get him to sometimes just like, you know, soften up?
I think that comes with time. You know what I mean? And men have walls, we just don't discuss them as much. So I think that as long as you continue to go through the process and be patient, then you'll definitely see that side.
Okay.
Definitely good to meet you, ladies.
It was so nice meeting you, Tron.
Yes, nice meeting you, Morgan.
You take care.
Yes.
So, now that you've had the opportunity to meet her,
yes.
You know, obviously I have my own concerns. Some of the things that you touched on, you know, with her having been married and really just wondering if she's really ready.
I hope she's open to exploring something real, because I know divorces and even, you know, relationships that are broken, that are long-term, it can really play a role on your character, make some changes and adjustments, or, you know, put some baggage onto you that you need to let go.
Okay.
I think it's worth a shot, you know, take your time, continue to learn her, and see where you guys go.
Of course,
With
say that
Suen
she's a
being
yes woman.
divorced, LaShawn had some concerns. She just wanted me to keep my eye open and be aware that there may be triggers. But it's something that we discuss, and I think that we move together really well in it. Thank you for coming
You
out.
having 3 baby mamas triggers me.
I am thoroughly impressed. I need your help on this. You got to talk to me. Marcia had very good answers, but Morgan was so direct.
So you would say Morgan had the best answers?
I would say Marcia had the best answers. Morgan was all about you.
You didn't make that any easier for me.
I could just, you know, help you try to get there. You got to make the final decision, right?
Right. There's gonna be an extremely tough decision to choose between the two beautiful women.
Life is hard. You got to decide what you want to do.
Dre.
What is happening with the editing of this episode, guys?
We've had a long week of dates. It's time to deliberate.
Never know what to expect with Tommy, man.
It's always stressful, all right? It's just how stressful will it be?
Everybody's not for everybody. So
This is
their
so
top
chopped and
connections might
screwed.
also be in my bottom connection. So you just have to sit there and not take anything personal at all.
All right.
Hey,
What's up, baby? Y'all good?
man?
Yes, sir.
Good.
All right, I see you. My Miami brothers in the building. I see you, Dre. I had Hal before. You ain't doing nothing different. You got the top this way, the back that way.
Still trying to decide.
All right. Look at y'all. Still got the head above water? Listen, introducing your love interest to your best friend, that's quite a hurdle right there.
Word.
Y'all got to fill me in. How did the intros go down? Trey, what friend did you bring and who did you introduce him to?
So I brought my friend Jermaine. I introduced him to Jeffrey and Cynthia.
How did it go?
My friend was more gravitating to Cynthia.
Really?
One thing she said, that hit, I can protect his emotions.
Did you make a decision?
I don't know if I can believe everything she's saying.
You ain't made your mind up yet.
There's that little reservation about Cynthia, and I want to give a fair shot.
We shall see. Mark Anthony.
Well, my best friend, his name's Mark, but I call him Rel. His last name's Sorrell.
Who'd you introduce him to?
Mercedes and Jeffrey. He came out liking them both, but I think he preferred Mercedes.
What made Mercedes stick out?
He thought she was much more of my style, the way she is, bubbly personality. She's more of the women I typically go for, as far as personality-wise.
Okay. Blake, best friend. Who's the best friend?
So I went with a friend of mine, LaShawn. Known her a bunch of years.
Who'd you bring?
Suen. I'd say it went really well. Her only concern was that she had been married and divorced, and this would be the first relationship thereafter.
Why is that a question mark?
For her, it's surrounded around battle injuries.
And with what your friend is telling you, you're still willing to move forward and explore that?
Definitely. I think we all have scars. I think
Anthony
everyone
is a part
here
of the
has been through
furniture at this
something, has
point.
been through a relationship that's taking something from them.
Yeah. All right. Landon, let me hear it, man. Who's the best friend?
One of my good friends, his name's Troy. I have one connection. He met Morgan. I let him know about Nairgate is what.
Nairgate.
And I was like, you think the Nair thing is like a big flag or a small flag?
So what did he say?
How big does a flag have to be to cover a football field?
It's a huge flag.
Yeah. Even though she was answering the tough question, he did express a serious concern.
Tony, talk to me, big man. Tell me about this best friend.
Friend for 25 years.
Long time.
Since we were 16. Antron, the two females I brought in is Morgan and Marcy. My right-hand man just felt like something about that Marcy.
She stood out.
I know that Marcy is more similar to me in many ways, but I have that deeper connection with Morgan. We connect on every level. She's been one of my tops since day one.
I'll take that. Anthony, talk to me.
So I brought my good friend Miriam. The date started off with Cynthia solo. Cynthia is very intentional, passionate, and she didn't back down. That's extremely attractive to me. Then later on, we met Mercedes and Sue-Ann. Mercedes brought her bubbly personality, whereas I feel like Sue-Ann was there to kind of take notes and prove a point.
Prove what point?
I'm not telling her what she needs to hear as far as where she stands with me. I don't feel like I want to explain everything to her right up front because I don't want the back and forth to go on. Anthony said this, Anthony said I'm here with him, or no, you'll find out when my process is complete.
Are you worried about losing this connection because you...
No, if I lose a connection, that means we didn't really have a connection to begin with.
I'm not really concerned about Anthony. I think he has a lot to offer. I have something different to offer, and Sue-Ann, she'll gravitate towards whatever it is she wants.
All right, time has come for y'all to make some tough decisions. One woman's journey must end tonight. So which of these ladies do you feel just isn't ready to love? Tony.
I would say Jeffrey. We laugh when we see each other. I can see Jeffrey as a good friend, but just no attraction or anything there.
Cynthia. I think that she does have some good qualities, but I just don't think she's as aligned for me as I thought.
Mercedes, and that's a recent disconnection.
Right.
She has been my top connection, now my least
Previously,
connection.
Yeah.
And Sue-Ann, I've never had a connection with. For whatever reason, she has never opened up to me.
I gotta go Sue-Ann. We got to know each other, but just not there for me.
Yes, let's let go of
Good
Sue-Ann,
friend,
please.
but past friendship. We're going for love here.
Marcia, I put her in the home.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
It's definitely the stream. There's
Knowing
something
that
wrong
the
with the
men
stream,
recently
not the
met
editing.
in the lounge. Going into this date, I'm definitely nervous.
You look amazing.
Thank you. What is this about to be?
So, amazing date.
Marcia.
How are you?
Fine, how's everything?
On this date tonight, when I see Mark Anthony, we know there's no romantic connection.
What's going on with you? How you been?
Everything's good.
Everything's good?
Yeah. So now I'm nervous. I know I no longer have
It's
my
not the
connection
editors,
with Blue.
Alexis. It can't
He's
be.
went home, and I only have my connection with Tony. You know how things go. I might be going home tonight.
How's your week been?
You know the process.
You know, I know the process
Trying
very
to
well.
figure things out.
Yeah.
How's your process going?
I'm just trying to get to know my connections. Are you comfortable being open, in the right space with the right person?
Of course.
Do you feel like you've been open with me?
I feel like you're very guarded. So then that kind of has me like very guarded.
So today, I actually spent some time with Tommy and the boys, and your name came up.
Really? Now my palms start sweating because I'm like, okay, we're about to have a real conversation.
A couple guys kind of felt like,
Not the
we
dollar
didn't give them
bin.
a chance to actually form a connection with you.
Obviously, we've all made connections, so how do you think you've been doing well with your
I
connection?
can't be too sure. You know how this thing is.
Yeah, you never know until you know.
Never know until you know.
It's a fact. We spoke to Tommy earlier today, and unfortunately, you came up. Problem is that you're friendly. Obviously, it's a great trade, but it's like then you risk getting friend zoned.
I kind of feel like I am pulling a lot out of you, though, at times.
Okay.
I have to initiate the phone calls and the text messaging and checkups sometimes, and I understand that you're busy and you're a mother, but, energy should be reciprocated. If you're interested in someone, you should definitely give them what they're giving you.
I understand how you feel.
I value friendship so much, so I want to be cool and all that stuff.
You're at a catch-22 because it's like the same thing that's hurting you is great about you. You dig what I'm saying?
He needs to know, like, yeah, you like me as a friend, but he also needs to know you like him romantically, yeah.
And we kind of came to a deliberation at the end of it. After speaking, we kind of decided that
You got a look on your face like somebody coded.
I gotta tell you, the guys, we all got together, and the men decided that you're not ready to love.
Damn.
It is what it is. I appreciate everyone. You guys are awesome. I've learned so much from the process. I take everything that they say and I'm gonna apply it. If I do like a guy, I need to make sure I reassure him romantically.
Yeah.
I still have my head up, and honey, love is out there, and I'm so ready. Let's get out of here.
We are missing a whole 10 minutes, you guys.
we
10
decided
minutes.
that you are still ready to love.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad, because I feel like I am.
Just kind of get to know everybody a little bit more. Open up a little bit. You're a beautiful woman. There's just so many different layers of you that we want to know.
I'm definitely surprised. I mean, I really am trying to connect with the guys, be open, and just explore connections and conversation. But it is what it is. I'm glad to still be in the process because I'm learning a lot about myself and I'm still developing deeper connection.
We'll continue on this journey and we'll see where it takes us.
I'm here for it.
Definitely.
Next time on Ready to Love.
This is the beginning of your weekend getaway.
We're gonna play for Morgan's honor.
Let's play for where Morgan's sleeping tonight.
How
about that?
I just walk in, just blind as can be. I'm just like, oh my God, it begins.
You staying in my room tonight.
If he sinks it.
I've never had to be in the same home with two of the men that I've been
What happened to
connecting with.
Cynthia?
And I just don't feel good. What am I supposed to do?
Let me ask you something. How do you feel about that? How I kissed Morgan 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and you never kissed her?
How do you feel about telling me that if Marcia was here, I could have Morgan? Did you say it?
We can step outside and be a man. You're gonna lose.
Well then. Well then. There seems to be more to the stream. I don't know if they're going to give us our extra 10 minutes because, honey, they stole 10 minutes from us. Where's the rest? Not previously on. Let me see if I can find the Anthony date because what? Oh my days. Okay, hold on guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ooh, next week is about to be spicy. Tony. Guess they saved the dramatic stuff for the end. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, let me see if I can find. I mean, does it really matter? I feel like we got the meat of the show. You know what I mean? Ain't no way Andre got questions about Cynthia over Jeffrey if he didn't smash already, allegedly. Jay, you want to tell us something? Yes, we are ghetto, Kenya. Okay, we are not going to be out here paying for no own or something. We are just going to watch the show together like a family. It says it's 40 minutes long, though, so I don't understand how the stream just be cutting like that. They really did cut the fat, Alexis. They said, you don't need that part. Let me take that out. You don't need that. Where can you watch the episodes after they air? They do post it on OWN. They do post it on OWN, and then you could also watch it on bootleg sites. You know what I mean? Oh, outside of the US. I mean, I got some bootleg sites. Message me on Twitter. But yeah, on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube as well. Sorry, do you guys care for the Anthony date? Because I'm looking for it. But do you guys care for it? Maybe you don't even want to see it. Because Anthony at this point is part of the furniture. Okay. Oh, I think I found it. Okay. I found it. Here we go, guys. You'd like to see it? Okay, here we go.
Women, life is hard. You got to decide what you want to do.
No, let's just talk. I already found it. They're 1 hour episodes this way, so we're missing about 10 minutes.
Bus.
How you doing?
Good, what's going on? My truth teller, I decided to bring my bestie, Miriam. I know you've been stressing me to date and get out there.
Correct. So, I like 3 women.
She is stunning.
I mean, that's a lot.
We've been friends for years. She's a married woman with 3 beautiful kids. If anybody can give anyone insight on me, it would be her.
I'm gonna get to see them.
How about today?
I clear the schedule, you know, anything for Anthony.
Miriam is gonna meet Cynthia. A little bit later, I set up a nice little lunch date for Mercedes and Suanne.
Oh boy, Anthony.
Sin.
Too many options, honey.
Hi, beautiful. What's going on?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Coming into this date, I'm a little nervous.
This is Cynthia. Cynthia, this is Miriam.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I believe my connections are strong. I just don't know how this is gonna go.
You ready, girl?
I'm ready.
I'm actually really excited to go into this date with Anthony and his friend. So kind of walking into this, I think with being transparent, it eliminates a lot of the foo-foo.
So do you have kids?
I do not. Like, I really want kids. I can see myself being in that, like, mothering role. I don't know exactly what God has in store for me, so whether that's adopting or being with somebody who already has kids or whatever that shakes down to. Maybe I'll be, like, a parent to a dog. I don't know.
A dog?
Going into this date, I am looking to see who Anthony's connections are.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Very good.
The frou-frou,
because
Alexis,
Anthony has
the
never told
frou-frou.
me who his connections are. It's just too much fill in the blank.
So my thing with Anthony is I will be like, Anthony, do you like me?
Do he respond?
No.
You don't respond immediately, girl. Don't feel bad. He's just playing it safe because maybe there's something that he doesn't want to be hurt.
Like, I need you to be like, hey.
I feel like at first, when I had a date with Suanne, I was kind of blindsided that she didn't know how I felt about her. But I feel like after that, I've definitely been more vocal with her and I've told her where she stands with me, but I still feel like she's not letting that go.
I feel kind of dumb making Anthony my second closest connection when he hasn't even said he likes me to
But
me.
he knows he's second.
Suanne,
Yes.
I like you.
Oh, okay.
I do.
There's definitely attraction there, but I don't want to be his emotional coach. I need a man that's ready to go. I have dated for potential in the past, and I don't want to do that again.
I've been asking him for a long time.
Tell me more about yourself. Like, do you have kids?
I have 2 children, Jalen and Chastity, 10 and 8.
So how would that play with your child's father? Like, do you have a good relationship with it? Like, be honest, is it hectic?
He's somebody that I knew since I was 12, you know, so we have a long history, all right? But we haven't been together since 2014.
But is it
He
hectic,
would never
Cynthia?
be a nuisance to what I have because I know how to put my foot down.
Do you know how to submit to a man?
I'm okay with a man leading. God did not intend for me to play a man role, and I've been doing it. So, yeah, I'm tight.
Okay.
I'm okay with a man leading.
Cynthia, she was ready for whatever was thrown at her, and she handled it very well.
All right, what's good meeting you,
Nice meeting you.
Cynthia?
Give you a hug.
What about you, Suanne? Do you want to have kids?
I have 2 girls.
Okay.
I would like the opportunity to like enjoy Anthony and what our bond is before introducing a baby.
So, since you don't have, you know, children yet, like, How would you see, Anthony's daughter playing a role in your life?
That has been, Miriam, truly my apprehension with proceeding with Anthony. I feel like I've been very slow with kind of like our relationship because I'm like, you come with a lot, and I have to be sure that I'm in that position to take on that responsibility.
It makes sense, as long as you're always willing to learn something new.
Yeah.
My opinion has not changed about Anthony because I do think that he is just a stand-up guy.
I guess our tea party is over.
Yeah, definitely.
He's an amazing man, an amazing father. What it did do was to make it realistic for what he's going to need or what type of woman that is shaping up that is going to be best suited for Anthony.
How'd you feel about them? Like, tell me, what'd you think about Mercedes?
I feel like because she's being honest with you, what if she can't fulfill certain roles? You're gonna get upset. Luann stated that she's not getting nothing from you. You want somebody that's for you.
Right.
I think Cynthia's the best candidate for what you have going on. She's clear with her intentions on what she needs from you and what you would need from her.
That's good insight. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna take all that into consideration. Miriam's reaction in connection to Suann and Mercedes, a total 180 from Cynthia. I do think hearing this complicates my perception and feelings. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I know, it's crazy. So it's definitely something to think about moving forward with this process.
Okay, that's the date that we missed. Okay. Somebody said, why don't we like Cynthia? It's not that I don't like Cynthia. It's just sometimes when Cynthia speaks, it feels so textbook. And the answers are correct. There's nothing that she's saying that's like alarming for me. It's just like, huh? And then on this date, Miriam is asking, oh, what's the situation with your baby father? Is it hectic? She gonna sit up in her faces and say no. 7 days ago to the day, we all sat here and we saw that is not the case, Cynthia. That is not the case whatsoever. So I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. She said they have 2 kids, 10 and 8, and they haven't been together since 2014. He acted like he just smashed last week. Truly. I mean, he was giving energy and we appreciated it, but there's more to the story there than it seems like she's letting on. So yeah, with Cynthia, I don't not like her. Honestly, everything that she presents, it's good, but it feels like a presentation. It just feels like a presentation to me. Not she a lie. And she said he would stay in line because she knows how to put her foot down. Thank you, Memi, for reminding me. Lies. Lies, because you let that man rip into Andre. It was Andre, right? Yeah, rip into Andre. And you had nothing to say. Again, it was great entertainment, but it just, if I was a guy coming into Cynthia's situation, I wouldn't want to have to deal with that. Especially if I know I'm a catch and I know I'm trying to do my best to integrate myself into this family. I don't need you making things hard for me for antagonization's sake, just because you can. It's weird. It's weird. She tiptoed around the important answers. Honestly, I don't think James acts like that in real life. I'm sure he trusts Cynthia. Maybe that's the case. Maybe he saw, hey, we on TV. I'm about to give them a show. And give us a show he did. Give us a show he did, honey. He did. So yeah, Suann really confuses me. Because Suann wants Anthony, who is obviously reserved and takes some time to warm up and clearly a catch, if you ask me. I want him for myself, but that's another conversation for another day. She wants him to be more emotionally expressive because she's dated men in the past who suppress their emotions, and she's not here to be, the emotional coach for them, she said. However, you are latched on to Blake like a wart. So where would Anthony have the space to do what it is you're asking for? And he's aware that he is second in line. Now, why would he wanna? You might as well come in like Blue, talking about I got two options and none of them are number one. They're both number two. You might as well have come like that because Sue-Ann, what do you expect, honey? Why is Susu Q going back and forth? Because she knows Blake is a flight risk. She don't want to be with that man. I feel like if Anthony was really to step up in the way that she wanted, she might be leaning towards him more so. But because he isn't, her safety blanket is Blake. Let's be for real. Maybe I'm reaching, but that's what I think. That's what I think. Like, why is Sue-Ann so antagonistic towards Anthony? It's not a turn on. Yeah. Playing the defender. Okay, Advocate Sue. Advocate Sue, honey. Well, anyways, what else happened in this episode? Marcia left. You know, when I think about Marcia, not much comes to mind, which I think plays into what the men were saying. She definitely gives a lot of homie vibes, and we know the homie does not last long. I am still upset about Danielle from the Last Resort season. Guys, I have not recovered. I feel like she needs a second chance. If she is still single, bring her back. If we're going to bring back anybody, it's not KG Smooth who we need to be bringing back. It's Sue-Ann. It's Danielle. Bring back Danielle. What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Was that a question that was asked? Honestly, guys, I wasn't really fully paying attention, to be honest. Why didn't we know about her divorce and 2 daughters? I know. I didn't know she was... Wait, 2 daughters? I thought it was just the one. I don't remember what city they were in, Danielle. I just know... Actually, I think it was Houston. It was the Last Resort one. But yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing that Sue-Ann is divorced. And I thought when she said, oh, Blake could be a good girl dad, that she wanted to give him a girl. I didn't even realize she had kids all the while. The more you know. Sue's trying to advocate for Blake, so he advocates for her in the bedroom or in the boardroom. Did you mean to say boardroom? Or did you mean to say bedroom and be shady? Yeah, they should try an all-star one and bring people back. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Oh, the bedroom. Okay, so you are being shady. All right, good to know. Good to know. What else was there to take away from this? Oh, okay, so next week is going to be dramas. How do you guys feel about a man who acts the way that Tony did? Because for me, I'm borderline because like I want a man to claim me wholeheartedly, but then I don't want you to claim me for petty sake. So I wonder how that's going to land for the women. How's that going to land? I wonder. Yes, hit the like button, friends. Tony is giving me the ick. I can totally see that. He has been showing some possessive characteristics, and it seems like that's just gonna continue. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Tony got called out though. Tony is trash. Tony is a ticking boom. Yikes. I don't know about y'all. I really don't like Tony. He's too aggressive and too alpha for me. What you think? I even think the alpha... Nah, maybe I shouldn't get into it. Let's wait until next week to say. Let's just save that for next week, okay? I like Tony, but I believe he said that to Landon. What you mean? He did say that. Not give me your device right now, Alexis. Exactly. I don't believe Tony is alpha. I think one could argue that the antics at the table are kind of beta. Anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on Morgan? Morgan researched her assault to make sure she wouldn't be charged. She wanted to leave with a bang. We know she wanted to leave with a bang, but like the way she talks about that instance as if it's a moment in her life to be proud of is very alarming to me. I don't know why anybody is still keeping her in the process. Honestly, the story alone should have put her in the bottom and sent her home. I was watching another reviewer I wonder if you guys feel the same. And they were saying that they think the cast is letting go of behaviors like from Blake early on and Morgan and whatever because of pretty privilege. This is what somebody else said. I just want to know if y'all feel the same because low key. Okay. Okay. I get the feeling Tony is the next Will Smith. Not simple art. Mercy. Morgan is not malignant cancer. Don't use her words against her. Yeah, she is toxic. She's very toxic. Boiling a rabbit. You think she putting some juju? Men do like crazy pretty women. You're not wrong. But I'm just like, if I gotta sleep with one eye open, literally, that is terrifying. Like, there's a little bit of toxicity that we all like. You know what I mean? Like, just a little bit, just a teensy little bit. When somebody's too agreeable all the time, it gets stale. It gets boring. You're putting Nair in my hair unbeknownst to me to piss me off after you said you didn't even want a relationship that was serious. So now, as your partner, I'm doing what you asked for and I'm being punished for it. Now, that don't make no damn sense to me. That don't make no damn sense to me. No sense. Oh, it's a reference to a movie? Girl, I thought you were talking about Juju. That's the only thing I know about boiling rabbits and stuff. She is proud of herself. Ludwin. Oh, mercy. Come on, God, we need to learn how to use our words. Just because you can't get charged don't mean it's okay. Guys, come on. Come on. Nick, guys, do we need to have a conversation? Do we need to have a conversation, you guys? Maybe we need to change this from ready to love to the ladies need an intervention. You guys, please. Morgan was looking for physical contact. She actually wanted a reaction so he could call the police. I promise you. I mean, the only reason why you would do something like that is to get a reaction out of somebody. Like because the thing was he was going out late and he was talking to other women. So if I'm to deduce what her feelings were, she didn't feel seen. So she was like, I'm going to do something to make sure you see me. It might be on my way out, but you're going to see me. Is my camera crooked? I feel like I'm on a slant, child. Whatever. Oh, you're a Gemini. Huh. Split personality. No. Got it. That makes more sense. On Morgan's date with Mark Anthony, she said he was slick bald for months. Imagine Junior bald. Mercy. Exactly, India. Y'all need to sit on the bench and what? Heal. I want Ludwig and Nicklay. Guys, you guys have actually thrown me for a loop today. What the heck? Jail. Go directly to jail. Don't pass go. Do not collect 200. Okay? Wipe everything off the board clean. Stay in jail. Game is over. No more Monopoly. We're done. We're done. If you got the time to cheat, then you got the time to be. Well, girl, if you got the time to put the nair in the hair, you got the time to have a conversation about your frustrations. Come on, guys. Come on. You're killing me. You guys are killing me. What else happened in this episode? Anthony had a date, not Anthony, what's that man's name? Andre had a date with Jeffree and thing. You know, Jeffree, I feel like her man is just not here. I feel like she's looking for a ready-made husband. And unfortunately, just to be real with you, a ready-made man ain't gonna be all ready to love like that. Because he don't need this show. The guy that Jeffree is looking for wouldn't be on a show like this, if we're being for real. Like, I don't know. The people that she's even choosing, she's choosing Andre and was Mark Anthony one of the, Mark Anthony, are you for real? Let Mercedes and Mark Anthony do their thing over there. Let Andre stay with Cynthia, even though you about to be making out with him in a hot tub next week, child. Jeffree, no. Jeffree, you need to go home. Be with them kids. You're not Team Jeffree? Oof. Yeah. Not gotta find me first. My grandma would say under the jail, no, for real. She had time to bounce, but she wanted a grand exit, girl. But that's what I'm saying, Empress. That is scary. Scary. We can't respect these men until they respect. The views of the subscribers are solely theirs and not of Queen E. Everybody is free to share what they want to share, but there is no direct correlation between what they say and the beliefs that I have. Now, would they be correct a lot of the time? Maybe, but I'm just saying their words are their own. Their words are their own. Yeah. Oh, mercy. Yeah, Mr. Cocoa Puff, like, I'm done with it. And you know what? Like, okay, if I'm to narrow down the guys that I feel like need to go, Andre's got to go. I wanted to say Blake can go, but if him and Suanne are just going to ride this thing to the end, fine. Fine. You can stay. Fine. Tony... Tony, for me, I feel like wants a woman who is so malleable and passive and submissive and docile that he could just have his way, do what he wants, and have no pushback. Don't think that woman is on this show. But I'm like, I feel like that's Tony. And then even with all of that, he's still gonna cheat on her. That's just the image that I get from Tony. Especially with the fact that at the beginning of the season, he was really pushing him being a God-fearing man, have very strong spiritual, religious beliefs and all that stuff. I think he has the image in his mind of like a very docile woman. We're in a gang. You can't pick and choose. Mercy. All views are shared in this hood. You guys are killing me. Oh my gosh. Then he should have went with the girl they cut off. Which one? Tony doesn't want a passive woman. Tony wants a wild cootie cat. You think so? Yeah, we've got different reads on Tony then. I feel like Tony really wants somebody who's docile. Like, just the fact that, because what date was he on last week? And he didn't like the answers and he wanted the woman to respond in a certain way. And like when a woman isn't all in on him and whatever, like he gets agitated as well. And I don't know, like something about him just gives, yeah, he wants a malleable woman. Oh, Marcia. Girl. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. And then Anthony having 3 connections doesn't surprise me. However, the fact that he's so... See, I can't even find the word. That's just Anthony. Like, he's just... Like, on paper, he's great. But when it comes to pursuit, it feels like the women have the same frustration. So I just wonder, like, okay, Anthony, when are you going to really step it up? When are you going to, unless I missed something, unless I wasn't paying attention, I would like Anthony to take charge with some of these women, like really, you know, show up, pull up. That's a personal preference. I like an assertive man. Maybe that's not Anthony. I don't know. Then why would he be with Morgan if he wanted a docile woman? I don't think he wants Morgan. I do not think he wants Morgan. Do you see how he was talking about Morgan in the preview? Morgan is a conquest. He doesn't want her for real. He don't want her for real. Tony wants an aggressive woman and a freak in the sheets. I mean, if that's y'all's consensus, maybe I'm the one who's wrong. Maybe I'm the one who is off. And I can eat that. That's okay. Anthony wants a Mercedes, but she's not available to him, so his energy seems off. Yeah, his energy is just in the pits, child. In the pits. Tony and Jonique. Jonique is still in the process? Did we see her this episode? I don't know. Anyways, what else y'all gotta say? Because I got places to go. I ain't got nowhere to go, but I'm just tired. I am just tired. Alexis, not this Monday, but next Monday, you're going to get your live, okay? Figured I should let you know so you can stop bullying me. Jonique been gone. That's what I thought. I thought Jonique was gone. Oh, that they could have worked. Okay, yeah, maybe. Oh, here's another thing that didn't make sense to me. Cynthia was asked if she could be submissive or something like that, and she said yeah. But wasn't it just a few episodes ago that she said she needs a man who can work with the fact that she's not submissive and that she wants to be submissive but needs like help in that way, you know what I mean? So I just wonder what changed from that to this, unless I misheard, because here it sounds like she's already submissive, whereas before she was saying she needs to be coached into submission or something like that. Again, I could have misheard. You don't bully me? I'm gonna let you have it. It's fine. I'm gonna let you have it. 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 But you be bullying me. I'm gonna let you have it though. It's okay. It's okay. I can see your point about Tony, but he likes the toxic in Morgan. I can see y'all's point too. I feel like him and Morgan though, it would just be straight yelling. You know when you just hear the neighbors all the time and you think, do y'all even love each other? They just stay yelling. Y'all gonna have people thinking I'm a bully. These people are here every week, Alexis. They see you bully me. Now you lying on my name. They see you. We all see you, sis. Bully. Yeah, Cynthia said she needs a man that could teach her how to be vulnerable, aka submissive. That's what I thought. But anyways, have y'all seen the trailer for next week? Tony comes off as insecure to me. He is too bothered by other men. And that's why when somebody said he's too alpha, I said, honestly, it's giving beta energy. Seems he's very easily agitated by other men or his women having other prospects or it's just, Tony, no. Anthony is not assertive. No. He's not assertive. But the fact that he has 3 connections that genuinely want him to claim them shows that he's got great potential that they see. Maybe because the friend said he's not going to make a clear decision until he knows everything's been ironed out. But if you wait too long, Anthony, they're going to be off it. They're not going to want to pursue something with you. Beta shark. A little off topic. Do y'all remember when Kadian did an interview saying Kayla from last season was messing with someone from this season? Oh, that is news to me. I did not know. Kadian? Ooh, who would Kadian like? Wait a minute. This is a nice little game. If Kadian liked Swayze. Child Andre. Joking. Who would she like from this season? You know what would be a nice pairing? Kadian and the other guy with the blue eyes. Not blue though, but the other guy, the big dude. The guy who was into fashion, but all he wore was silk. Silk is not fashion, but we move. What was that man's name? Oh, you meant Kayla. I thought you said Kadian. Well, Kayla's messing with somebody for real. Kayla, go somewhere. Who would Kayla even like? Probably Mark Anthony. Kayla? I think Kayla would like Mark Anthony. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. You guys. The views of the subscribers are theirs and theirs alone. Theirs and theirs alone. Oh my gosh. Mercy God. Mercy God. All right. Well, it has been a great night, you guys. Always a pleasure watching this damn show with you. I think we gotta go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say, you guys. I'm just waiting a bit to see if anything pops up, because sometimes after I close the live, I see some comments and I'm like, oh, damn. Oh, it's your first time, Cassandra? Oh, you have missed plenty a hectic chat. This is a very calm chat today, honestly. This is very calm. It gets out of line a lot. Read your comment. What did you say? Girl, it's South Florida. Silk is fat. Silk is not fashion. What was it? Demario, sir. I mean, he looked it good. He looked it good. But it was the eyes for me and the build. Oof, cha. But the silk, no. No. Demario was fine, day as okay. You think Mark Anthony as well? Yeah. I really thought Nairgate would have been sent home tonight. I would have thought so too, but then next week wouldn't have happened. So we'll see. We will see. All right, guys. All the best. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. If you are a Love Island person, I'll see you guys live on Monday. Some of y'all be loving the Little Black Book Queen E crossover. And even if you don't watch the show, just come for that. Just come for that and some other faces that you might like to know. So, yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye.